Hi friends, happy Friday. My name is Miss Bree and I am a teacher at Tendercare in Middletown, Connecticut. I'm a preschool teacher and reading is a huge part of my day, and I really miss seeing all of the friends in my class and their smiling faces, so hopefully I can bring some smiles to you guys while also reading, so it sounds like a win-win for both of us. Today I'm going to be reading Curious George and the Puppies, and actually I have a snoring puppy a few feet away from me, so if you hear a little bit of snoring, that would be why. So let's get started. Curious George and the Puppies. This is George. George was a good little monkey and always very curious. One day George went for a walk with his friend, the man with the yellow hat. When they sat down to rest, they noticed a tiny little kitten. You see the little kitten right there? Tiny little kitten peeking out from under a bush. The kitten looked frightened. Perhaps she is lost, said the man with the yellow hat. Together, he and George searched the park for the little kitten's owner. But the kitten was all alone. Oh no. This kitten is too young to be on her own, the man said. We should take her to the animal shelter, and they can care for her and find her a home. So George and the kitten and the man with the yellow hat drove to the animal shelter. And the car that they're driving in is a really cool car. That car is actually called a convertible. Sometimes you can take the top down in it when it's really nice out. A blue convertible. How cool. The director of the shelter was glad to see them. It was good for you to bring the kitten here, she said. We'll be happy to take care of her. George gave the kitten to the director, then he and the man with the yellow hat walked inside. Come in, said the director, but watch where you step. We have a large litter of puppies, and one has gone out of his cage. We're still looking for him, so please be careful. She closed the door quickly behind them. George had never been to an animal shelter before. Animals of all kinds were being cared for here. George saw bunnies, cats, turtles, guinea pigs. He even saw a snake. Look, which one's your favorite? So there's the turtle, the raccoon. That one's my favorite. The raccoon, the bunnies, the guinea pigs, the kittens, the dog. Oh, I don't like the snake though. Do you guys like the snake? I'm not a big fan of snakes. He didn't see any puppies, though. George, I need to sign some papers, said the man with the yellow hat. Please stay here and don't be too curious. But we always know, Curious George, it's going to be what? Curious, right? Just as the man with the yellow hat left the room, George heard barking. Maybe it was the puppies. But where was it coming from? George was curious. He followed the barking noises and found a room full of dogs. There were yellow dogs, spotted dogs, sleek dogs, fluffy dogs. There were quiet dogs, yappy dogs, and even a dog without a tail. Wow. Look at all of those dogs. Then George saw a little wagging tail. Then another. And another. 1, 2, 3. 3 puppies. Look how excited they are to see him. They're wagging their tail. Once George saw the puppies, he could not take his eyes off them. He had to pet one. Here was a puppy. The puppy liked George. George wanted to hold the puppy. Slowly, he opened the door. What do you guys think is going to happen? Uh-oh. But before George could even reach the puppy, the mother dog pushed the door open and was off like a shot. George tried to close the door after her, but the puppies were too fast. There was nothing George could do. The gray one is Mommy Dog. Puppies were everywhere. Puppies hid under the desk. Puppies barked at bunnies. One puppy played with a telephone cord. The other one climbed on top of a cage to watch the other ones get into mischief. Soon all the dogs were barking. The cats were meowing. The bunnies rustled in the corners of their cages. Look at all the chaos. Do you see that one? Look at all these Puppies causing chaos. And then there's George thinking, what did I do, right? What did I do? Oh no, cried the director as she and the man with the yellow hat rushed in the room. Now all the puppies are out. The man with the yellow hat helped the director gather up the puppies and put them safely back in their cage. Soon all the animals settled down and were quiet. Except for one, who was still barking. It was the mother dog. She was barking at... There was nothing there but a door. There must be something on the other side, thought George, but... He opened the door. Do you think there's going to be something there? I really don't know. It was. There was the missing puppy. Everyone was so happy to finally find the puppy. The director scooped him up and said, George, you certainly caused ruckus, but if you hadn't let the puppies out, we might still be searching for this little one. Then she gave George and the puppies and their mother a snack. These puppies are now big enough to go live with families who will take care of them, she said. Do you want to take one home with you, George? What do you think he's going to say? George did. The end. I hope that you all enjoyed this quick book. I miss all of you and all of us teachers. Hope to see all of the students in our class very soon. Until then, let's just find ways to stay connected via video chat, FaceTiming our friends from our class, uploading on the Tender Care Facebook. Let's keep in touch, keep intact. Community is the most important thing right now. So I miss you all, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye. Have a great weekend.